Welcome to Hot Man Cocktails. Today we're going to review Foursquare Sovereignty. This is
that's what you were talking about.
There's a $50 pour right there. Sovereignty is a single blended. Yeah, it's exceptionally cask collected. Nice. It should be very nice. This is
62%.
Released in 2021. It's a fine Barbados rum. 19 years old. So what that cost us? 120 bucks.
14 years old.
Like that.
Oh, 14.
It's still matured.
$120 for our rum.
The $120 bottle.
14 years old is old for a rum.
Yeah. That'd be like a 50-year-old rum right there. So I haven't had it in a while. This is what I use instead of whiskey
for sipping.
Yeah,
it smells delicious.
Yeah, like for bitter Manhattan. There, not Manhattan. Yeah, Old fashioned. No, the Manhattan. The Manhattan with the bitters and not the vermouth. The one you use not bitters, but like a aperitif. Like
your words are failing me.
Like this. Like an Amaro. Amaro Manhattan. Okay. Boom. Got it. Yeah, I got there. Just had to go around this.
Good job.
It has right there, Amaro. So Amaro Manhattan, where I pick one of these.
You make a rum Manhattan with an Amaro?
Yes. Instead of a vermouth. I don't.
Because you're not using any of the original Manhattan ingredients.
Okay.
You're using rum instead of rye. You're using Amaro instead of vermouth. You put a cherry in it at least?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there you go. There's the time.
The reason I don't give it a brand.
It really ties the drink together.
The reason I don't give it a new name is because I make it upstairs when I want one. I just created a drink here. Somebody want to, hey, write this shit down. No one cares. It's just all the stuff I like, swap out ingredients as I go. So it's a Manhattan, but I don't like vermouth as much as like a Amaro. So I put the Amaro in the Manhattan. Then it's summertime and I'm like, I don't want to have whiskey and I need rum now. So
this is how new drinks are created.
Right.
Yeah. And named.
Nobody's going to care about it with that attitude.
Fuck. Well, try it.
So call it like the Staten Island or something.
It's called the Staten Island now.
Okay, there you go.
It's called the Staten Island Ferry. It gets you there.
We'll take the ferry.
Yeah. So, right? Black Manhattan. Okay, so
that's a good little burn. It's like
it's
so caramelly and
it's so good.
Yeah. You can't say Black Manhattan anymore, Steven. It's woke people. Cancer.
Is that what it's called? Black Manhattan?
Yes. It is if you use the Black Manhattan is typically with Averna because it's that color.
Dark.
Yeah.
Coffee flavored.
Dark Manhattan.
That is it's burny, but it's so good, man.
Well, it's overproof, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like 124.
120. That's
stronger than Knob Creek.
Yeah. A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's delicious. I can see where it's a little more expensive. $120 is a pretty penny.
That's a pretty penny.
Buttery.
Yeah.
What's penny blue go for?
80.
90?
80 or 90,
okay.
Yeah.
So this is even up there.
Yeah.
That's what goes here. No. Yes.
I saw it at Total Wine, and I'm like, all right, I'm intrigued.
Oh, not nearly as dark.
No. The fucking writing, man.
Años?
All the añoses are on here. 43%. So not too much.
I don't think he knows what años means.
Okay, so all the años, semicolon, recall what we were talking about, 43%. Now we can go back to the años.
Okay, años is years.
Yes. All of the años. Every year is in there. It's funny when you directly translate.
Noir.
Noir?
You can't say that word. Manhattan.
Noir Manhattan.
Noir.
You have to do it backwards. You have to do Manhattan Noir, right?
Yeah.
That would roll off the tongue like film noir.
Manhattan Noir. That's what it's called.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's a good drink, the Manhattan Noir.
Yeah. It's just like this with a little bit of a extra bitter to it.
Yeah, with some more noir in it.
Yeah. It's warm, definitely hot. It's got like that buttery aged like whiskey, but without like
this is a fall rum.
I don't know. I like it's so for me it's rum. I know,
but it's a fall rum because it's dark and it's heavy and it's spicy and
yeah. But now what you've done is you brought me back to the thing that I did.
You ruined this summer drink.
You know what? They have like seasons in the islands. They just don't change like they change here.
So okay, fine. Like this would be a good summer rum
because
it's sweet and it's No, it's not.
Oh, actually, he's actually right. It's not, is it?
It's not fall somewhere. It's not like drink 30. Like,
Well, it'll be fall somewhere 50% of the time.
Listen, I'm sorry. Based on like how we know this whole thing works, it's fall somewhere.
there's a dimension someplace that it's fall, where time is in a different space.
You're constrained to thinking about this planet, man.
Right.
And
I'm
like,
yeah.
there's more to the universe than your little perspective.
I'm like the
Man.
Q. Like I'm wherever I need to be in whatever season it happens to be. But it's definitely okay. I'll concede the point that it
That's fall somewhere.
feels fall-y because of its potency and its warmth, and it wants to wrap you in a little hug.
And oakiness. Yeah. Like
And
I think
oak.
of whiskey and like dark whiskeys
But
and
it-
sipping whiskeys as fall winter drinks. And I think dark rum sometimes falls in that category.
But it's got like it's like a bourbon without as much white oak flavor.
Yeah.
And it's it's kind of like a rye without this musky spiciness. Like it's
Yeah.
like falls in the middle where if I were to drink that and somebody says I made this whiskey, I probably wouldn't be like, are you sure? Like I'd just roll with it.
I would question if somebody said that was whiskey. Because
Really?
as soon as I
'Cause it's
smelled it, I'm
sweet?
like, ooh, that's a good rum.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be whiskey looking at the bottle, but like,
Yeah, it does look like a whiskey.
Yeah.
So
they're even selling it like a fall.
Foursquare is a pretty big Barbados company. You don't it's not just Sovereignty. You can get
Other
normal ones that
You
would
get
be.
different levels. Yeah.
But like when you see that in the store and you're like, I don't know, I guess. Like,
But you're like, I'm intrigued. I want to know.
Right.
Whenever we go to Total
You're gonna
Wine,
splurge a little bit.
Yeah.
when we go to Total Wine, I know I'm not leaving without spending $400.
Yeah.
So it's either going to be $400 in a lot of bottles or $400 in a few bottles.
Right.
It tends to be a few bottles because we can get the lot of bottles up here in New Hampshire.
And you can stretch those few bottles out. You just don't take them over to people's houses.
Right. And I have a lot of bottles to begin with, so might as well just get the fuse.
Yeah.
This is on my upstairs bar. That's why I had to go out and get it.
We
It all
don't leave
makes
it down
sense.
here where Craig.
Like Craig will get it, and Craig he just drinks random shit. Like I just found this in my thing. Like who put that in there? Like
Craig.
Yeah.
So like I like to leave my shit out. But there you go. I try Foursquare Sovereignty if you really like rum and you like the heavier, bolder flavors, and that's just how you roll whiskeys.
Yeah,
But
if you're a whiskey guy who's like,
Yeah.
I don't know about rums,
This is
this
how
is
you
the
know.
rum for you. Yeah.
God, it even smells like a caramel toffee.
Right? That was the first thing that hit my face.
Yeah, that's too good. If I drink that tiki tonight, it's gonna be rough. Tiki is gonna be rough.
Tiki night.
So there you go. Go try yourself some Barbados rum that's higher than lower shelf. Teach you how to drink.